Hello, viewers. Hello, viewer, and welcome. This is the 19th video for Terraria Expert mode. And actually, we only had 2 more episodes to cover before we take on the Water Flesh. That's right. Don't want to keep you waiting, so there are only 2 more episodes. This one will be covering. We might recite the Creed again. I might go on the Game Soldier Creed, but we're not doing that. We're going to do a bit of training, gravitation training, and we'll go. First of all, I'm making the final preparation to my armor. Well, not perfect finally, but I know I didn't do much digging, and I just did about 3 elevator. I think that should be enough. That should be enough. Yeah, I'm not too worried. Actually, I'm not too worried about the spreading. Because once you're into the hard mode, I'm actually not too worried with the spreading. I'm just pretty much fine with the spreading part. We did the underground desert. We haven't seen the underground desert being corrupted by corruption or crimson, but I'm not too worried. If you want to prepare a bit more, what you can do, I did tell you one more thing. If you want to really just prevent the spread of the corruption hitting here, if you want to prevent the spreading to the journey, the best way to do it is put sunflower on. Just set a perimeter. In fact, I'm not going to show you the episode of the perimeter. In fact, I can put that. Or I'm probably not gonna make a video of that one, but we see. It could be a standalone video for that one. What you do is for example, if you want to prevent this from spreading, like if you want, all you have to do is just keep digging outside. Just dig a hole. Just dig a nice hole and just keep digging around the area, like. Around it, you do not want it to be corrupted. You don't want to be corruption. And then every few meter, every few feet, like 40 blocks, like that, put a sunflower. Sunflower also prevent corruption, as well give you a boost. But as like I said before, I'm not too worried because if we get, I can actually. For myself, I actually prefer to get corrupted or be spread. And remember, there is another way. I probably do it for the jungler. Yeah, I really want to. But the jungler is so big. There'll probably be plenty of stuff. It's just so big. But I probably would have to protect. When I do off screen, I will have to protect the jungler because the jungler and corruption is pretty much together. Hello viewers, and this is the 90th video of Terraria Expert mode. Before we get on to the video, I just want to, this is the preparation, I just want to tell you about the sunflower. Not only sunflower gives you a speed boost and reduce enemy encounter rate, it's also prevent the corruption. So if you want to protect an area, you just build around the area and you put the sunflower around that area, and that should prevent it. Very easy. Now unfortunately in this expert map, unfortunately the jungler and the corruption is together, so I may have to protect the jungler. Now, I'm not going to protect all of them. I only protect some. So all I do with the jungler is I'm actually going to dig a hole in the jungler, and I put sunflower around the jungler. and that is pretty much the best way I'm going to do. There, I said it. Now, I'm not going. I'm probably going to make a standalone video how to do it quickly. Now, this episode is we making the final pep for the Wall of Flesh. I know I can do the normal mode, but can we do on the expert mode? And I have all my stuff. I had first of all, we're going to do the sword. Now I have this thing in junkie spore. Now we need to go to Iron Eva, and hopefully we can craft it. Now here we can craft blade of grass. It's pretty easy to do. Now we got the blaze of grass. We got Margaret. And now blood bush if you do crimson, night blade if you're doing the corruption, and so through pure grey sword. Now we need to combine them, and I think we need. Oh wait. Oh yeah. We have to go to the auction, and what you know. Oh. And lo and behold. But I do know there's one. But luckily there's one. Actually, it's right under your eyes. If I do it quickly, please. May seem to have no update for about a week, but it's still 1.3.0.7. But I'm sure there'll be another update in the future. Luckily, we have an auto right there. And here we're going to craft a night blade. And I probably don't need to go the goblin quickly to do that. Now the next part is right. Now we're done with that part. I'm going to return my stuff back. I'm going to pass it back. Next part is we're going to do combine the opposite skirt and with copper shit that need to be done because there is an automated protection pretty much late in the game. So let's do that now. Obsidian, I do have a white, am I? Unless we need a better one. I hope not. I have to check it online once again. Lava Wonder. I hope I get. Yeah, of course, it's this shop again. Now we only had two stuff to combine. Now, first one is this. We're going to need that. Guarding, well, we might improve on that, but I think it's pretty much okay. The best one we want is the wandering. Now, the next one is the walking boot. Now, we can further combine them in the Lava Wonder. Yeah, we're going to improve on that. And that allows you to walk on lava, but hey, that wouldn't really matter to me. And finally, there's one more. Don't think I can combine them. I think there's one more to combine if we could talk to him again. But it's crafting again. Ice skate. Can I get the one I need? We got light move and we got an ice skate. I sure can get that. Unless I have to take them off of the slot. Is that right? Should be there and is there. Lightning boot and ice skate. And I still had to negate 4 damage, so I'm gonna craft them. Yeah, we're gonna improve on that actually. And we're gonna put the shield on. Give you 2 defense, muted knockback, and fire block. You don't get damage. And I can toss that. Actually, I can. Now I'm using a jagged fur claw. And I'm using the lava wonder. Okay, the regeneration. Let me see, and do we need... And that will be when we're walking on water. Now, which are a little bit more defense, but we need bit defense. Okay, we need okay. Now the next part is we're going up to the goblin. That's him right there. And we're gonna reforge. Let me see. We're actually gonna reforge this. Now this will be quite expensive. This will be quite expensive, so we're going to try to aim for a +4 defense. Hopefully we're gonna get it. No. No, hopefully we get a good one here. Side, no. Armored. Yeah, that's good enough. Next we're going to do the jagged claw. It can be pretty expensive, that's for sure. Ooh, menacing. No, we'll go for the one. Yeah, that's the one. Perfect. And 36 defense. I'm pretty much happy with that. Now the sword. We already got the one, and did I see how expensive? Right, I'm done with reforging. Very, very useful. Now, if you know the mortars here, yeah, you can send out this tree them. Actually, what it does is send out a fire particle. But if you die them, the fire particle also change. Let me see. Yeah, pretty cool actually. That is pretty awesome. I like this game. I like the costume. Now the accessory. Now I'm actually going to put that away for now. But we will use them again. And the guardian tiger card. We don't really need them. Alright, let's take this out. The only downside to using this sword is we have to keep clicking it. For 53-minute damage. Let's see, anything else? Yeah, I think that's all. Now, I could use. Now, I could use this. That further increase my defense. I could use that, and I could use the Worm Scar. But for now, we're going to stick with those weapons. Now, another thing is we're going to take out this one. We actually going to take out. Actually, we're going to take out this. Now, the next part is Next part we're going to talk about is the guy of the plant. So if we take out the plant, so if we, oh, do I have to? No, I only hit the bone glove. The next part is I'm going to discuss about the guide of plant and see how it works. So I see you up ahead. Alright, viewer, the next part is I'm going to show you how this works. This is something new. Guide of plant fiber carbon. Allow the collection of fine warp. So here we got a fine warp. I already got one. And you see how you do is do that. So whenever we're going to collect them, well, the only thing is we have to change the equipment. So now we got the fine warp. So let's speak to him again. Let's talk to this. Talk to the guy and let's see what he can grab out of this one. Ooh, nice. Fine warp. So I've kind of felt bad for using. Now let's see how we do next. Let's see how we do in the corruption. Well, that's all I have to say about it. It's actually I kind of felt bad now collecting all this warp, but now I got this. I don't need to purchase warp. Yeah, every time I need a warp, I just use this. Look! I already got near to 1,000 here, and that would save so much money. And I can craft this. So that would be super useful. Now I actually kind of felt bad creating all this warp, but now I have this, I don't have to worry about. So for now, let's just save it. Alright, next part of this video is gravity training. Because last time I used the gravity portion is in the early update. All you see is this character to flip upside down. Although it could be more annoying if you know, your character to flip upside down. But no, this is a bit different, and it can be confusing. Of course, this can be pretty bad if you have this book. So let's turn that off. And so whenever I need to collect finds, that's when I could have spotted that pretty early. So I don't need it. I don't need them now, so I'm fine. Oh, exercise to collect firefly. How much I have actually? 17. No, ups. Oh, there is, I see them. Yeah. Now, the gravity portion, what it does, it flicks the screen upside down. No, it just flipped them vertically. It doesn't flip horizontally. And that is, and because of that, it can be easily confused. So that is why we are going to do gravity training. So I'm going to get my portion and let's start the gravity training. Alright, I'm back again. Now welcome to gravity training. And all we need is we only need gravity portion. Allow the control of gravity. You just flip upside down. But now it had changed, so let's start the training. So all you do is up and down. Let's start the training. And kill the monster. Holy man, look at this. That is pretty cool. Oh my! And also, this is really useful. Oh, that cool feature. Now you might be scared. What happens if we get up in space? Let's do that! Oh, this is scary! Oh my god! It take a long time to get used to this. We need to get used to the gravity. It does cause confusion. You see my time's running out here. Look at the speed I'm going. Sorry, I'm upside down, man. I'm upside down. How you like me going upside down? Oh, come on. We had to eat the portion again. Of course, you need to be aware it only lasts 3 minutes. Oh wow, that's just so cool. So cool to get a strange plant. When I see one of them, do it straight away. Strange plant is not that rare. I see another one. Now I bite the dust. Of course, when you come to fighting monsters and use a gravity, that's when you get training. Really, really useful. I thought I got it. How many strange plants are there? Whee! This is so much fun. Hey, take that! And when I get out of the ocean, gravity do the trick. That is really cool, man. And all we do is pop out down there. That is so cool, man. I love. Why not? Let's fight a boss here. I hope I get it on time. Why not? Let's fight a boss. Oh my god. God, that would be so much fun, dude. What? How could I sweetness? Oh, anyway. That was super easy, man. And unfortunately my chest is full. Pretty good, is it? Oh, man. Hate when he does that. And see, this is the part, this is the part where I'm going to do this. And, yeah, this is the part where I do this, and this is why I'm going to do this. Yeah, every time I do this, I just pause it. So much quicker. Lot quicker to do this way. It's a lot quicker. So we have to get used when fighting boss. Yeah, I don't know how I have other sweetness. So let's try explore the island with this move here. As a matter of fact, let's go this way. Now so faster. Ah, come on. Ah, man, I have the smart mouse at the 80. You're upside down, bud. And this is how I'm gonna explore island. Up and down. Trust me, you're going to take a lot of training to do this. This way is so much quicker. And this would be quite important for the boss. And that is an island found. Thank you, gravity potion. So useful. Oh, no, Alan. Nice. I'm really getting used to this gravity. And here, one more gravity potion. Oh, pretty confused here. Now that could be another floating island I warn about. Whee! It could appear. So let's temple back. And let's do one last battle for all time's sake. Shall we? Oh, you want to fight? Then one last fight. Upside down. Watch out for the Mirai! Come on, come on! Oh my god! You confuse me! I confuse you, am I? Oh dear, I got you, did I? Oh my, that was a lot of fun. We need to know how to do that for a hardcore boss. So I hope you'll be prepared for that, viewers. That is just, this is nutty. Fighting upside down. Now let's see, so probably the next episode is, actually, there won't be much to do. I'm actually going to do boss training. Believe it or not, we are going to do boss training. and this should be the last episode. So I think I did enough of this episode. So if you have enjoyed this episode, especially the last part, that was just so cool, man. Fighting the eye upside down, like the eye is so confused you get dizzy. In fact, that you have to try to get used to that. That is just so cool. Anyway, you enjoyed this video. Please rate, subscribe, and comment on my video. And the next part of this video is we are going to do boss training. So this is Gryff-User signing off. Gryff-User SK signing off, and we might recite an old creed. And before we fight the boss, and before we end the episode, you know, like Sergeant Hartman, before they go to bed, you know, before we go to bed, so before we end the episode, we're gonna recite old creed. So, in front of the gravestone now, Gryff-User, pray. I am Terraria Soldier. I am a warrior and a member of gaming member. I saw Steam and YouTube and live the world and attain them. I will always serve community first. I will never accept defeat. I will never quit. I will never leave or follow member of Steam and YouTube community. I am disciplined, physical and mentally skilled, trained and proficient in my warrior task and drill. I always maintain my skill and equipment. I am an expert and I am professional. I stand ready to deploy and engage and destroy the enemies within Terraria and other game enemies. I am to entertain others and to enjoy gaming life. I am Terraria. I see you next time, viewers. Next video, serious boss training. Signing off, I see you next time.